Are you an Aries who feels a powerful drive to lead and innovate at work? Your unique zodiac traits can be your greatest assets, but understanding their full impact is crucial for professional success. This guide will help you harness your fiery energy for career advancement. As an Aries, you're naturally driven by initiative and a desire for independence. You possess a readiness to lead and a direct approach to any challenge. Recognizing these core characteristics is your first step to workplace mastery. Your energy, confidence, and straightforwardness define your professional persona. These traits make you a natural fit for leadership, entrepreneurship, and fast-paced environments. Understanding them helps you align your career choices. Your natural inclination to start projects and propose solutions is invaluable. You rarely wait for permission, taking responsibility for generating momentum and breaking inertia within teams. This proactivity is a true asset. You comfortably take charge, articulating a clear vision for your team. Your natural confidence and assertiveness inspire others, making it easier to gain buy-in for new ideas. Leadership often feels like second nature. Decisiveness is another hallmark of your approach. You make quick decisions and readily accept responsibility for the outcomes. This trait is essential in critical situations, preventing analysis paralysis and driving progress. You bring immense enthusiasm and high energy to tasks. This helps inspire colleagues and maintains momentum, even during challenging phases. Your stamina ensures projects move forward, especially in their intense early stages. A competitive drive fuels your ambition, making you thrive in environments that reward performance. This competitiveness encourages high standards and pushes team capabilities when channeled effectively. Your willingness to experiment and embrace unconventional methods leads to breakthrough ideas. This creative boldness provides innovative solutions that more cautious colleagues might overlook. You are a true trailblazer. Direct communication is your preferred style, reducing ambiguity and accelerating coordination. Colleagues always know where you stand, fostering clarity and efficiency in discussions and project work. Finally, your resilience and adaptability are remarkable. You quickly recover from setbacks, remaining focused on forward progress. This ensures you learn from mistakes without dwelling, moving swiftly to the next challenge. Your strengths can also become liabilities without self-awareness. Impatience often leads to frustration with slow processes or consensus building. This can strain relationships or result in rushed, incomplete decisions. Impulsivity might cause you to act on instinct without fully analyzing consequences. This can lead to rework, operational risks, or misaligned priorities, potentially harming projects or team cohesion. Your assertiveness, if unchecked, can be perceived as dominating. In collaborative settings, this might suppress valuable input from others and reduce overall team morale. Listening is key to balanced influence. The risk of burnout is significant due to your tendency to overcommit and push hard. Your drive needs careful pacing and self-care to avoid performance decline and sustain long-term effectiveness. Despite outward confidence, you can be sensitive to criticism. This might manifest as defensiveness or abruptness, hindering constructive feedback sessions. Develop strategies for managing these reactions. You may lose interest in tasks once the initial excitement fades. This short attention to follow-through can leave teams scrambling to finalize deliverables. Consistent effort is vital for completion. Your preference for action over detailed planning can be problematic for complex projects. While quick action is valuable, neglecting strategy can lead to unforeseen challenges and misaligned outcomes. You are often the initiator, setting the pace and direction for your team. Colleagues rely on you to generate momentum and model boldness. Your presence frequently accelerates project life cycles. When working with quieter colleagues, deliberately invite their input. Balancing your speed with inclusiveness ensures you benefit from diverse perspectives, reducing the risk of overlooking details. Building trust involves pairing your decisiveness with transparency and consistent follow-through. When you take responsibility and incorporate feedback, colleagues are more likely to support your leadership. You might chafe under overly restrictive hierarchies or micromanagement. Navigate authority by focusing on clear, constructive communication and demonstrating alignment with broader organizational goals. As a manager, your style is often directive, action-oriented, and focused on performance. You motivate teams through clear goals and decisive action, driving accountability and making tough decisions. However, you may not naturally prioritize coaching or delegation. An overemphasis on short-term outcomes can overlook team development and morale, undermining long-term effectiveness. To adapt, incorporate regular check-ins and set realistic timelines. Explicitly allocate time for mentoring and encourage input from your team. Structured reflection complements your action-oriented approach. If you manage an Aries, provide clear goals and offer autonomy. Aries thrive with well-defined objectives and the freedom to deliver. Reduce micromanagement and offer guardrails for risk mitigation. Offer timely feedback that is direct, immediate, and specific. Frame it constructively, focusing on actions rather than personal traits. This helps Aries perceive feedback as guidance, not criticism. Create challenging opportunities by assigning stretch goals and competitive projects. Roles that require pioneering new initiatives will keep Aries engaged and aligned with organizational priorities. Manage conflict quickly and calmly, using structured resolution techniques. Focus on facts, propose solutions, and agree on next steps. This prevents impulsive reactions from escalating into larger issues. You flourish in roles rewarding initiative, decisive action, and leadership. Entrepreneurship, sales, executive leadership, and emergency services are high-fit categories. These roles align with your competitive drive. Consider positions like founder/CEO, sales director, or project manager for fast-paced initiatives. Roles that require pioneering new ventures, like marketing campaign lead, also leverage your strengths. Roles requiring prolonged, meticulous analysis or strict adherence to repetitive processes may prove less satisfying. Evaluate such positions carefully, ensuring they offer variety and autonomy. Develop patience by actively listening and asking open-ended questions. Intentionally delay decisions to gather input, improving relationships and yielding better informed outcomes. Strengthen planning by adopting project management tools. Break long projects into manageable sprints with measurable milestones. This converts initial energy into sustainable, consistent delivery. Manage impulsivity by using checklists and pre-mortem analyses for high-stakes decisions. Cultivate a habit of pausing to consider potential downsides and risk mitigation strategies. Improve emotional intelligence by recognizing emotional triggers. Practice constructive dialogue and consider leadership training. This helps you respond to criticism with composure, fostering better interactions. Build delegation skills by entrusting routine or follow-through tasks to others. Invest in coaching team members, allowing you to focus on initiating and strategizing. Be clear, concise, and purpose-driven in your communication. Frame discussions around objectives, deadlines, and next steps. Explicitly state desired outcomes for effective cooperation. When giving or receiving feedback, use structured methods like situation, behavior, impact, recommendation. This framework reduces emotional charge and promotes a constructive path forward. Facilitate inclusive meetings by circulating agendas and expected decisions beforehand. During meetings, invite specific colleagues to contribute and clearly summarize next steps to ensure buy-in. Resolve conflicts effectively by applying your decisiveness with empathy. Pause to collect facts, clarify issues without blame, then propose solutions. Agree on actions and follow up to confirm implementation. Keep emotions in check during disagreements. Use controlled language and neutral framing, avoiding escalation that might intimidate others. Focus on factual discussion and resolution. Your motivation often links directly to visible results and recognition. Performance systems emphasizing measurable outcomes, autonomy, and upward mobility will engage you most effectively. Utilize objective metrics like revenue and completion rates to measure your performance. Supplement these with qualitative assessments of leadership and teamwork to gain a comprehensive view. Motivational levers for you include public recognition of achievements and performance-based competitions. Autonomy in setting tactics and challenging stretch assignments also provide strong incentives. As an Aries, your workplace strengths, initiative, decisiveness, and energetic leadership make you an invaluable asset. You excel in roles demanding action, innovation, and competitive drive. However, your effectiveness increases significantly when you pair these natural abilities with deliberate practices. Address impatience, impulsivity, and follow-through to broaden your influence and sustain peak performance. By cultivating patience, developing planning habits, enhancing emotional intelligence, and mastering delegation, you will reduce friction, improve collaboration, and become an even more respected leader. Strategic planning. Identify one major project this week. Before you dive in, implement a structured planning phase, mapping out objectives and key milestones. Active listening. In every meeting for the next month, commit to using one listening technique, like pausing and summarizing a colleague's point before responding. Effective delegation. Create a delegation plan for routine tasks or follow-through items. Assign ownership to a colleague and schedule a check-in to monitor progress. Burnout prevention. Block out a recurring time slot on your calendar for strategic reflection and personal rest. This proactive step prevents burnout and maintains sustained performance. Applying these steps will help you deliberately harness your Aries strengths and professionally manage your weaknesses, ensuring you are an effective, respected leader in any workplace.